What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm actually headed to a property right now to look at. We're possibly going to get under contract. We just need to see the condition. The seller said that it's in terrible condition. It needs to be tore down, but there is a squatter living there, so it can't be too bad. He said we could just stop by. The guy should let us in, but you never know with squatters. We've had to go good or bad. And then after that, we're going to look at a fire damage property that a realtor friend of mine has brought to us. There's other investors involved, but she wants us to take a look because she knows we will close. And then it's about 9 in the morning. Ben actually already locked up a property. We had one we've been working on for the last week, but the gentleman is older and couldn't figure out the electronic signature, so Ben had to physically take one at like 8 a.m. to his house this morning. And I'm gonna give you guys an update on our A-Leaf flip that's gonna be closing in the next couple weeks, and update you guys on what's been going on with it. And I'll give you guys an update on Borden as well, the El Campo flip that has been a nightmare. So yeah, let's take this ride, guys. We have arrived at the property. Like I said, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get inside. Luckily, there are people here. There's still a house standing, so that's good. So let's go see if we can get inside.
Trying to sell it, but
oh, okay. Have you been here for a while?
About 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got you. Does he ever make his way here or not? Does he ever come out here?
Nah.
No.
Come here.
Got you.
Okay,
Okay,
cool.
I'm gonna just snap a few pictures.
Go ahead,
He's just
man.
gonna get a little video just so we can get an idea
Go ahead.
of everything.
Practically, this house, the best thing I think is just to
Oh, really?
go my way.
Why you say that? What's happening? Like structure?
This is a lot of animals.
Oh, got you.
And
We'll see. We're just gonna give him a bid and go from there. Is there anybody else here?
just me.
Oh, okay.
You can go ahead and get in the other room.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna wait till he gets the light really quick. We can go in the backyard too?
No, not through there.
Oh, okay, you have to go around?
I never found that key.
Okay, I can go around to the side gate?
Yeah.
Okay.
You stock it with the blue.
Okay.
Think about.
So it's bad, but I don't think it's a tear down.
No. So the tenant and the seller both the tenant and the seller said this home was a tear down, but I mean, looking around, I don't think so. This is a good owner finance area, and the price they're asking for this house, there's not a lot of comps. I know I can sell it. And yeah, it's just a very Hispanic area. Like, they have cash, they'll come in, they'll fix up the house themselves, and it comes with this huge building in the back as well. Alright guys, and so this is the inside of the building. It's a little dark in here, but there is electrical to it, and there's actually a little loft up there. And so with the electrical already being to it, like I said, in these owner finance areas, some Hispanic people, they'll come in, throw some drywall up here, get maybe a bathroom in the back corner, and they can do a loft up top. But a lot of potential with this property, so I think it's a deal, guys. I think it's a deal. All right, guys, so that property, like I said, not too bad. We've seen worse, and I think we can get a deal done here. It's just crazy because like people always ask me like, you can buy houses for under 100,000. So this house, they're asking only 45,000. I think I can sell it for about 55 to 60. Probably be a quick wholesale. I already know the owner finance buyers I'll probably send it to, and I'll still blast it to my list because you never know who's looking for what. But I think it's a deal, guys. So I'm pretty excited about this one. Like I said, we already locked up one this morning, and we're going to look at another one that could be a potential new flip. But yeah, let's go take a look at that one as well. To the second property of the day, and I'm gonna give you guys a walkthrough because it's a fire damage property, so I figured it would be really good to show you some things that we look for when we're walking through. We're not sure if we would keep this one to flip or just wholesale. Either way, the numbers look pretty decent, but there is some competition on this one. But let's go take a look. So first things first, just a little bit of tree trimming, just clean up the appearance, the front of the house. Probably just get rid of these trees that are already bent over, just do a nice flower bed, and then do like a bright door that'll pop. Now the only other bad thing other than this property is flooded and it's caught fire is the terrible floor plan. So as you walk in, automatically probably first thing you see are these stairs that go all the way up top to a loft, which I'll show you guys in a minute. And we'll turn the corner here when you first walk in. Master bedroom, as you can see, really small, not a lot to do in here, which is, you know, master bedrooms are a big selling point. You might be able to like knock a wall out, make it bigger, but then we have the bathroom area. It's hard to see because the lighting is terrible in here, but you guys kind of get the idea. And then there's a big closet back here, but we would need to figure out a way that we could possibly make this a little bit bigger. But you know, the more you try to change the floor plan, the more money it costs. We'll go in here into the dining / kitchen area. Once again, it just feels very cramped. We're gonna have to do all new cabinets if we do. We will need to raise this because you can see, guys, I'm like 6'3", 6'4", and my head is already almost touching. So we would find a way to raise this up, probably do some recessed lighting, make it feel bigger in here. It's just really small, guys. The only bad thing about this house is really the floor plan. It's in A-leaf by Portobello, which we flipped, and also by Winter Glen, which we'll go see next. But so we know the area, it's just the floor plan is not the best. Living room area, and then if you guys look up, you'll see all this is covered. I don't know if we would just restain this or get rid of it. There's some black soot on it, as you guys can see right here where we caught fire. And you guys can see the loft upstairs. I've already been up there a couple times, but I just don't trust standing on those stairs. It's a big closet, but this is a majority of the area where the fire occurred. I'm not sure if it was electrical or what. I'm waiting on the realtor to get here. And back here, it's gonna be hard to see just what the lighting is just terrible. But you guys can see, so we have 4 bedrooms total. There's another bathroom back here, if we can even see it. But I mean, there is potential, guys. The flooring, not bad. I don't know if we would keep it. It's tile, so it's pretty strong. And there seems to be a few foundation issues. So far the majors, we are looking at windows because the contractor started. We have 2 new windows. I think there's about 6 or 8 more that we counted that'll need to be done. Roof is in good condition. AC looks good, but I don't know if it works, right? AC, if you're in Houston, you go through flooding, and AC will actually make it through water. It can be completely engulfed in water if they turned it off, right? Because then it's just gonna fry. That's common sense. Back area, we're gonna need some cleaning. And as you guys can see, we're gonna need a new fence all the way around. That's gonna add up. That's about $2,000, $2,500 right there alone. Like I said, you guys can see the windows. We have this big patio area that'll need to be cleaned up. Probably just add some bricks, keep the fire pit. And Once again, not sure about electrical because the fire was caused by electrical, but it doesn't look terrible. So it might actually be up to code, but if it's what caused the fire, then obviously we gotta figure out what was the issue. Then we have this big side lot. One good thing about this property is it is a corner lot, so those always sell better. It's 2-story, well, kind of 1.5 story. It helps, but like I said, the floor plan's not the best. AC unit, as you guys can see, looks pretty good. And one thing that we look for, just so you guys know, obviously the unit looks good itself, but there's always going to be this sticker on the side of the property, or the AC right here. And one of those numbers up top, you can look, there's actually a website and you can verify how old the AC unit is. So yeah, really good potential lead. We'll see. Like I said, we were waiting on the realtor to get here. So we're gonna make an offer. I think all of our offers are around the same. Like I said, there is some competition on this one, so we're just gonna see what we need to do to solidify it, whether that's higher earnest money, quicker closing date. We're just gonna figure all that out. So this is the second stop of the day, and then like I said, we're gonna end at Winter Glen. I'm giving you guys an update on what's been going on over there, because everything was going great, and then last week we hit a hiccup, which I'll tell you guys about shortly. So let's go. Check on the house. We've been checking on it like every week, every other week. I just need to make sure people are doing what they say they're doing, such as mowing the yard. We had to replace the fan up here. I don't know why. I guess it just never worked and we missed it. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update on this project, because honestly, this was going to be one of the easier houses. Yes, we had like setbacks and everything, but like really, it was a good deal. And so like what happened, guys, is we went over on our timeline. That was probably the worst thing, but we got under contract. We had 27 showings the first weekend and went under contract, made it through option, made it through inspection and everything. There was like little things that we had to fix, but that's typical when flipping houses. And literally we're 2 weeks away from closing. And over the weekend, they basically terminated due to Corona and things starting to shut back down in Texas because the cases have gotten so bad. Basically, they backed out of the contract due to financing because, you know, lenders are doing more frequent of checks and things like that to verify that income is there and that, you know, they're going to put this risk, because people are still buying homes, but the lenders always want to make sure they're protected. And so yeah, guys, basically it fell out. I was very disappointed because, you know, we set expectations, you know, with ourselves, and we think this is about to happen, and, you know, God or whatever you believe has a different plan. So it's funny, we relisted the property. We had like 10 showings within like 2 days. We got 5 offers. 2 at full asking, 1 was at full asking, it was a cash offer, and then we had 1 over at 182 and then another offer at 184. Honestly, based on the closing time, I was gonna go with the cash offer, but the agent was hella unprofessional. He didn't answer his phone, and we needed to make a decision because since we went over on the timeline for, you know, the rehab, my note is gonna be due at the beginning of August, so we have to close before then. So I wanted to take that for sure. but since they never got back to us, we accepted actually the 184, and they did a 3-week closing and a 7-day option. So yes, we have to go through inspection and start the process over, but I'm very confident because we've already fixed, you know, all the little stuff. They may have different requirements and things they want us to fix, but you know, we're happy to do it because that 184 gives us a little extra cushion. We'll still do okay on this property. We should make about 40, which we split with Mario, my partner. And then, you know, once we're done with the project, obviously I'll break down the numbers for you guys. And then last little bit update on El Campo. So the El Campo property has been a nightmare. We've still been doing little repairs. We've went under contract twice. The second guy was trying to back out of the contract as well. Come to find out there were some slight foundation issues. They brought in a foundation company. They were trying to charge an exorbitant amount, and I was like, no, let me get my guy. My guy actually found some more piers that the first guy missed, but it was also $1,000 cheaper. So that's who we went with. They actually started today. I was gonna drive out there, but guys, I've already drove probably 100 miles today, and I like going out there, it's like an hour 15 from where I stay currently. So where I'm at in A-Leaf, same thing, it's gonna be a solid hour there and back. I'm not making that drive today. But I did want to give you guys an update, and once the foundation is complete, I have to go back out there next week because we actually had to do some electrical updates as well, because the first electrician that I brought in half-assed the job in the nicest way possible. So then I had to pay someone to basically redo his job. That was another $1,000. So as all these things add up, you can imagine our profit gets smaller and smaller. So it's not going to be an amazing deal. We should walk away with about 15 or 20, but no, I have partners on that one, which we have to split as well. So just some things, guys, I wanted to share with you all. I haven't been vlogging as much because I just honestly have been in a negative space. You know, when all these bad things keep happening back to back to back, you know, I chose this business. I chose to be an entrepreneur. And even though I've been through this many a times, it never gets easier. We just get better, right? So I'm learning to deal with these things. Flipping is a headache, but like you saw, you know, we might be picking up a new flip. We have a couple wholesale deals in the work. I think we have 3 currently, and then we just picked up another one, so that should be the 4th. And we're gonna try to lock up the first property that you guys saw as well at his asking price. So now that we've seen the property, we can do that. So I know I'm rambling. I just wanted to give you guys an update of everything. I know this vlog is a little bit longer, but I hope you guys enjoyed the content. There's a lot of good stuff in here. If you guys aren't already, give this video a thumbs up, share it with somebody, like, subscribe, and if you're not already, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and yeah, guys, appreciate you kicking it with me. Until next time, peace.